Good morning from Shriner Park. I'm about to head out, go on stage 3 of my trip. It's a beautiful morning. Got a little cold last night, but it's gonna warm back up and I'm gonna hit warmer weather as I go. So follow me along. All right, pulling out of a pilot truck stop in Junction, and I'm about to hit the interstate. I couldn't get my computer, except for part of the night, connected to the internet, so I was going to spend that time to research my next stop. So kind of flying by the seat of my pants this morning, but I'll stop at a truck, either a truck stop or a rest area along the way, and kind of get my bearings on where I'm going to end up at today, and see where I'm going to stop. Somewhere between here and Mobile, somebody pulled my levers on my tank, my Blackwater tank. So my first time I dump my tank, I'm gonna have a mess. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know how it happened, but I forgot to check those things. So I'm gonna have fun on my next my first dump station trip. Enjoyed my stay. It got rather cold last night, and I'm still having. There's some things I'm gonna have to take back to the. I'm gonna have to take this back to the dealership and have some things worked out. Having a little trouble with the furnace, and my water tank indicator showing empty, and I know it's not empty. I filled it up, so it's one of those things. I can live with it for right now. And I may end up having to buy a Mr. Buddy heater or one of those things. Don't really like them, but I think they would be good for this trip. So I'll probably end up stopping at a Walmart somewhere along the way. Maybe to spend the night, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, we're on the road. That's where I want to be. We're definitely in hill country, because as you can see, I might just end up staying somewhere to the west of Van Horn, just to the west of Van Horn. I'm not exactly sure yet. Like I said, I've got to stop at a truck stop and take a long break and get my bearings down. I'm not really going to travel that far today. I'm gonna make this a 2-day trip at least. You know, I'm not gonna get in a hurry. But I'm gonna let the camera roll for a little while, because it's pretty cool out here. I'm definitely far away from home now. These mesas just trip me out. The areas where they look like little mountains, you know, they're all over the place around here. Just imagine the old time cowboys riding through here. That is the neatest thing to me. Like I said before, I'm not going over 65 miles an hour on this, anywhere on this trip, so I'm not going to get anywhere real fast anyway. And I don't really want to travel at night. I had to end up having to finish my trip in the dark at my first stop, so didn't enjoy it very much because I don't see well at night anyway. I'm going to let the camera roll for a little while, and I'll let you guys see what west of Junction, Texas looks like. It is a foreign terrain to me, believe me. But it makes my trip so much more enjoyable. Somewhere around Van Horn may be a possibility. I don't know. My next camping spot, if I find a decent place. Right now I'm trying to get to Quartzsite first. Now on the way back, I want to stop in some places. I want to go to Tombstone, it's the Coronado National Forest. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. I want to go there. I want to go back to Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. There's some neat places to camp. Out around there, some good BLM land to camp on. And I also want to revisit the canyons. I enjoyed myself so much in June. It was such a blast going in that canyon. And but I had different cameras, and my videos didn't really turn out that well. So I'm hoping this will be a little bit better. My GoPro ran out of, I only had a 32 gig of storage, so I'm going to have to get another memory card, a little bigger. So I'm filming all this with my new phone, which is, believe it or not, a Motorola, but it's actually a pretty good camera. I've enjoyed it so far. It takes a lot better videos too. Yeah, I found me a little rest area. I'm gonna take a little break. It's a very pretty rest area. These wagon wheels are cool. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And there's Betty White. I imagine we're about 375, 400 miles to El Paso. Well, I found it about 5 hours away from El Paso, so don't know. I'm probably gonna look for a place between here and El Paso. Although I might just go ahead and try to go through El Paso and then try to find a place beyond that. I just don't know yet. Flying by the seat of my pants today. It's about 80 miles to the next rest area, so you know, I may be might take a little extended break there and get up a game plan. So what makes it fun, makes it exciting, you know? You don't know what you're gonna do until you do it. It may bite me in the butt later, but it won't. Right now I'm having a ball. But I'm thinking somewhere between Van Horn or Fort Stockton and El Paso is probably where I'm going to stop. Stop to take a break at this other rest area. I'm down there almost to Fort Stockton. And the wind is blowing me all over the road. Seriously. I was having a hard time. So this is going to be a white knuckle. I think I'm not going to go very much further. I'm going to try maybe to stay somewhere between Fort Stockton and El Paso. But this is almost, if it blows any harder than this, I can't go any further because this is just treacherous right now. Look at this. Yeah, I'm just this rest area. If this wind keeps going like it is, I may be stuck here. I don't know. You can probably hear it, but it's gusting 40 miles an hour plus. I'm gonna hang out here for a little while, eat a sandwich, and take a little break and then hit the road again. Hundreds and hundreds of windmills. I tell you, the wind is blowing so hard right now. I may have to make a decision on how far I'm going to continue. And I hope I can get to Fort Stockton before I run out of gas. Ever since I've hit this wind, I have gone through a lot of gasoline. All this climbing and doing. I'm probably about 40 miles from Fort Stockton. And I've got 1/8 of a tank of gas. Now that is a classic example of a butte right there, right straight ahead. Bad when you can see the needle just dropping in your gas gauge. I'm getting extremely nervous. I am definitely white knuckling it through here. It says Bakersfield 1 mile, but I don't see anything. Oh, do I see an oasis, a gas station? Oh, let it be open. Did you hear that big sigh of relief? It's too close for comfort. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny gas station. No problem getting power out of these windmills today. It's amazing, I see 2 or 3 of them not turning. One looks like it got struck by lightning. If that gas station wasn't there, I'm not sure I would have made it to Fort Stockton or not. And I gassed up and topped off before I knew I was going to hit this area where there's not that many gas stations around. And still it almost bit me in the butt. I just think these windmills are cool. I think they're stupid, but they're cool at the same time. I guess there's a place for wind energy, but the people in Texas know about this. They had a hard freeze. It was a year or two ago, maybe 2 years ago. All the windmills froze, a lot of them, and they had a major power shortage. The coldest time of the year for them. Imagine a lot of people hadn't forgot that. Live around here anyway. All right, we got a sunset at Fort Stockton. And it looks like a trailer park at the Walmart. Yeah, I'm cooking me a couple of Johnsonvilles on my stove. First time I've used my stove. Pretty cool, got everything ready here. I'm chilling out at the Walmart.